Today's recap and see what I did and how I was able to make $800 today. This is my TradingView account. I'm using the Apex anyway, connected with TradingView. This is the $150,000 account. I have 3 accounts actually. I have 50,000 and I have another $50,000 account, but we'll get to that later. I'm using this one. I'm trying to pass my Eval, okay, again, which I'm really been struggling, and the market hasn't been really presenting opportunity like that, okay? But today I was able to make $885, and these are the orders and trades that I took today. Let's get into it. I took gold. I think I started first with gold. What's that? Today is January 9th. Okay, so I took gold, right? I filled gold, and I think I was able to make $300 on gold. And I was able to make $500 and something on ES. But let's get into the trade. Market open, and the first trade was gold. And I took trade gold right down here. I took it for a quick scalp. I think out of the trade because I had a late entry on the 3-buy play right there, on this 3-buy play, which was in my playbook. So I was targeting this supply. So we'll break this supply with a 3-buy play pretty much. And the entry point would have been in the 2 minutes, but I was late. And I just took a quick scalp actually, and it made $300. Now the mistake that I make, I probably would have stayed in the trade for a while to be able to see how much I could squeeze out of the trade, but I didn't. And I think this was gonna be $1,000 trade if I would have stayed in there for a little longer. So let's go to a buy. Yep, it's gonna be $1,500 trade actually. Or maybe I probably would have just take profit right around somewhere around here. But it was a quick scalp, intention to go in there for a quick scalp because I didn't get the best entry possible. So I didn't want price to retrace, come back all down. But that's a mental mistake also because my target was right up here. And it almost hit my target. It was on the supply zone area, which price hit the target. So let's go to the next trade that I took, which was NQ. Like I said, it's going to be a short recap. So the next trade I took was ES. I got into ES. I see that we're trading on the supply zone, which was this major supply. If you look, this is the 1 hour, by the way. Major supply area. Volume, price was getting choppier and weak in that area. And we break all that supply. As soon as we break all the supply, I had a late entry. I could have probably entered right here, but the price moved so fast. And I was able to catch it and candle chase down here for all the way to VWAP, which I know a lot of times price will come retest VWAP and had that flush down, okay? But more so, I was waiting for price to come all the way down to VWAP with decreasing volume if I could take this trade for a move back up. But I wasn't too sure, so I didn't take that trade up. But I was able to make, my entry point was right there, and we enter for sell. I was able to make all the way to $500 or $600 or so. Yeah, I exited right there. Yeah, I was able to make about $500 because my exit point was right there, about $580, yeah, to be exact. So that's what I was able to make. And those are the 2 trades I took today. It was just a scalping day. Pretty much none of the setups right here in my playbook really present itself. And I took those 2 trades and I was done. The 2 and done. And it was not really much going on in the market. The whole week has been pretty rough so far, but I'm grateful for today's trade, and hopefully I could come back next week with some good momentum and just have more confidence in executing my trade and staying longer into my trades, okay? And that's it for this recap.